Howdy! Welcome to the Whiskey Butler. I'm your host, Wesley Butler, here to serve you a little whiskey wisdom. Day 3 on our 12-day advent of bottled and bond whiskeys here. And as promised, you don't get to listen to just me during this adventure through bottled and bond whiskeys. I have a new guest today. I would like to introduce Nikki Garro. Yay! So, Nikki,
Yes.
how do we know each other?
I believe we live in the same place.
Oh, that's right. We live in the same place and we have a child together. Yes, excellent. I knew you. I recognized you from somewhere. Awesome. And I think there was a reason I chose you as my guest on today. And why is that?
Because it's my sister, Johnny, also known as Aunt Shasha's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Aunt Shasha.
Birthday,
Happy
Shasha.
birthday. Shout out to San Diego, California. All right. So we're talking about bottled and bond whiskeys. Do I need to quiz you on what bottled and bond is?
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Tell me one thing about bottled and bond whiskeys.
Okay, it's 100 proof.
Boom, there you go. That's one thing.
And it's got a seal, and the government has to say, yes, it's 100 proof.
Yes, that's in the realm. But yes, we got 100 proof. How many years does it have to be aged?
4.
There you go. Yes. All right. All those episodes filming here at the house, someone has been listening. All right. So, do you know what you're drinking today?
No, I do not.
All right. Well, let me
Bottled and bond whiskey.
There you go. You're drinking a bottled and bond whiskey. That's right. So today we have from the Heaven Hill family of bottled and bond whiskeys, we have the Henry McKenna 10-year bottled and bond, but this is also a single barrel. So single barrel, for those out there that haven't seen the episode on, what the differences is, single barrel means that everything that is in this bottle came out of a single barrel. There was no blending that went on, everything from like all of these barrels that maybe taste the same, single barrel. Or what I like to call is whiskey roulette, okay? Because some barrels taste good, some barrels don't, but that's the thing about single barrels. So it is 100 proof. It's aged 10 years. We're not going to have a lot of bottled and bond whiskeys that are aged 10 years. This is going to be one of the few and one of the exceptions. But as you can tell from the bottle, I like it because I've had quite a bit of it. Have you had this one?
I don't know if I've had this one.
You don't know if you've had this one or not? Okay, all right. Well, would you like to try it?
Yes, please.
Excellent. All right, let's do that. So, while I am pouring this, let's let the people out there know a little bit more about you. What's your day job?
I am Director of Early Childhood Health at Child Care Aware of America, which is a child care advocacy organization.
All that fits on a business card?
No, it does not.
I like to just say that she's protecting childcare out there, which was...
Or children's health.
Or children's health, or both.
Child care provider health.
Child care provider health.
I mean, I keep going on public health. I could just keep going and going and going on all the health that we need to protect.
You're like the Energizer Buddy for health. Okay. All right. There you go. All right.
Salud.
Salud. Salud. Kampai. Whatever you want to say here on the Whiskey Butler. We're worldwide. How does it smell?
It smells great. It also tastes great.
I agree. This is actually one of my favorite bottled and bond whiskeys, and I found this at what I like to call one of my favorite hood liquor stores. It was sitting dusty on the shelf, and it had just won a medal at the San Francisco Spirits competition, and so everyone was jacking the prices on this bottle, and I saw it sitting on the shelf, a little dusty, and I asked the owner of the store. I said, "Hey, how much for that bottle right over there?" And he said, "Oh, it's $39.99." He was like, "I don't know if you want that or not." I was like, "Oh, well, maybe." So then I asked for the prices of a couple others, knowing that I was going to come back and buy this for $40. Yeah, totally. You can't find this now for under about $55, $60, whatever. But if you can find it, it's a good bottle. It's a good bottle to find.
It's got like citrus
Citrus?
citrus and like honey in it.
I don't know if I taste the citrus. Okay. I could taste the citrus. I could taste a little orange peel in that, maybe a little orange peel. So Henry McKenna is in the Heaven Hill family of whiskeys. There's another in the Heaven Hill family of whiskeys that is bottled in bond that you don't like, and I didn't want to torture you in this episode, but you want to tell the people what it is?
I don't know which one I don't like.
It's the mellow corn.
Oh yeah, no. Thumbs down to corn whiskey. Thumbs down.
So Nikki's not a fan of corn whiskey, but mellow corn, for those of you out there that may have seen my Bottled and Bond March Madness episode, mellow corn whiskey is actually, I think it's very good, and for the price point at $18 a bottle, it's even better, okay? So if you're having a barbecue in the summertime, a little mellow corn whiskey, maybe some ribs, maybe some pulled pork off the grill, totally where it's at.
If you want like sugar water that's also going to kick you in the back of your throat, go for it, but it's disgusting.
One woman's opinion, okay. So Henry McKenna, mash bill on this one, 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. So it's certainly got a high corn content, just like the mellow corn would have been. But this is also aged 10 years, so it's mellowed out, right? It's mellowed out way longer than the corn whiskey. And the corn whiskey doesn't have to go into the new charred barrels like this one does. But do you know about Mr. Henry McKenna?
No, I do not.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So have you ever done a 23andMe or any of that ancestry stuff? But do you know where your ancestors came from?
For the most part.
Roughly.
For the most part.
Okay, where did they come from?
Sicily, Ireland, and England.
Well,
Germany.
In Germany. Mm-hmm. Okay. So it just so happens that Mr. Henry McKenna came from Ireland to the United States, but they make whiskey out of different stuff in Ireland than they do here, and so didn't have as much of the same grains. So when he came here, he brought his talent for distilling. He just had to distill different grains, right? So we had corn here, we had rye here. He was used to using a lot of malted barley over in Ireland. So he came here, he adapted to the grains that we use here, and so that's the short version of Henry McKenna. So, all right. So are you ready for what we really do here in these Bottled and Bond episodes and asking you the hard-hitting holiday questions that the people want to know?
Sure.
Tell me and our viewers out there your favorite or a holiday memory that you remember of you and you and Johnny.
Let's see.
Who's older, you or Johnny?
I am the oldest
Okay.
of 5 children.
Ooh, oldest of 5. Okay.
Johnny is third, but there's 2 like pods of us, so
She's the youngest of the first pod. And she's class of 96, right? Or is she class of high school?
In high school, yes.
Class of 96 from high school rocks!
I mean, I'm the class of 96 from college, but...
Class of 96 from high school rocks! I'm stalling so you have more time to think about your...
Well, I mean, one of my earliest memories of her is when she was like a brand new baby. So I was almost 4.
Okay.
And I was like super into like my doll that was alive. And so I would like hold her and want to like give her a bottle or whatever. And our middle sister Danny would like be poking at her, and I'd be like, "It's mine. This is mine. You're 2. I'm 4. I'm a big and bad.
This is my live doll here. Okay, this is my live doll.
I don't need you here. So that's like one of my first memories of Johnny. But she was like a week old at Christmas.
Oh, that's true.
But I'm trying to think. I mean, Johnny's always she's always up for a laugh. So like if you need that, she's always the comedic interplay for any holiday.
Okay. Okay, so that's your holiday memory of Johnny. What is one of the holiday traditions that you remember from growing up?
Let's see. So my mom usually on Christmas Eve, we have lasagna
Ooh.
with green noodles because then you've got like Christmas colors with your lasagna.
Oh.
And although my mom is actually not she's not wearing in my Italian heritage. She grew up around a lot of Italians, so she's actually an amazing Italian cook and makes really good homemade marinara sauce. It's like a take on Sophia Loren's thing that she has like changed over the years. So we'd have to go to the Italian market to get the green
noodles for the
so that
lasagna.
We can have the Christmas lasagna. So that's like a thing. I think your family had Christmas lasagna when they were in town one year. We had Christmas lasagna.
Yes, we did. We did. I don't know if I remember the green noodles. I just remember.
I don't know if she got
remember
green
eating
noodles.
it.
She might not. She did when we were children, as we all tend to like let go of things as we get older.
Yeah,
but
we do. I'm not gonna let go of this whiskey right here.
And then Christmas dinner is basically like Thanksgiving part 2. We might add like either some lamb or ham into the mix, but I don't eat either of those things. So for me, it's still turkey and the sides.
Lamb and ham, those are two very different things.
It depends. I mean, the lamb actually is probably more often on New Year's, but
okay.
But there's usually other meats other than turkey on Christmas, but otherwise it's basically Thanksgiving part 2.
Okay. All right, so we're going to enter what I like to call right now the lightning round, okay? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so favorite holiday song?
So I don't know what it's called, but it's that like, na, 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 like the one with the bells, for whom something about the bell tolls or something.
From Home Alone, that they play in Home Alone.
Carol of the Bells.
It's called Carol of the Bells. Thank you, studio audience. Carol of the Bells. Favorite Netflix holiday movie?
Oh, God, I don't know. I can tell you my favorite holiday movie.
Okay, favorite holiday movie.
Love Actually.
Love Actually?
Yes.
Who's in Love Actually?
I mean, a lot of people.
Can you just name somebody?
Hugh Grant is in it. I've seen faces, but I don't know his name.
Isn't the girl from American Pie is in Love Actually? Well, one of the girls from the one that Shannon Elizabeth. Isn't Shannon Elizabeth in American Pie?
She is. She has a very small role for when the guy goes to America, and she's like one of
Yeah. Okay.
But you and I are noticing different.
And the guy from yeah, because Denise Richards is also in the movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and the guy from Bridget Jones's Diary.
Yes. Colin Firth.
Colin Firth. Yes.
Yes, I always know it's Colin Firth.
Okay. So we talked about favorite tradition. We had the movie. We had the favorite holiday drink.
Mulled wine.
Mulled wine. Can you mull white wine?
I have not tried. But you can definitely mull red wine.
You can definitely mull. So when you mull red wine, are we talking Cabernet, Malbec?
I mean, I don't tend to buy expensive wine that I'm going to mull. But so the $2 Chuck Cabernet is great. That is, I do not drink $2 Chuck Cabernet like by itself.
Okay.
So,
you wouldn't drink it straight?
But Zinfandel is also not white Zinfandel. Zinfandel.
Zinfandel. Yes. Okay.
I graduated from white Zinfandel when I hit 21. So.
Okay. That's good to know. All right. Okay. Well, that is all the time we have today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for deciding to come on. Happy birthday, Shasha. I hope you enjoy this episode dedicated, well, not fully dedicated to you, but certainly lots of shout outs in this episode. If you like this episode, please like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to the Whiskey Butler if you haven't already, and once you do subscribe, please click the bell. That'll keep you updated on all future episodes, like day 4 of this Advent that's coming tomorrow. I'm on Twitter for as long as Twitter is still around, at Butler Whiskey, and I'm on Instagram, the Whiskey Butler. So all those social media things is where you can keep up with what's going on. But for now, I want to thank you for watching and Catch us on the next episode. Bye-bye. Happy holidays.